Pokemon Legends CA is the most radically different game that the Pokemon company has ever made. But was it a good game? Or is it over-ambitious? We return to Lumiose City, a place that's in redevelopment. You can battle in real time, no more turn-based. A massive city to explore, and the return of the much loved Mega Evolutions. Lumiose City, the capital of the Kalos region, is where this adventure takes place, 5 years after the events of Pokemon X and Y. The city is going through heavy redevelopment, scaffoldings are everywhere. The prison tower we knew from our journey in X and Y is completely covered up. But luckily, there are no more electricians blocking the streets of Lumiose. Where the city shines is the boulevards, the terraces, Pokemon in the trees, and people going about their day. The buildings we can enter look absolutely stunning, but more about that later. A big highlight for me was the sewer system under the city. It feels dirty in, all the good ways. The visuals are strong here, and the Pokemons in the sewers, they really fit well. The system has been completely revised. No other Pokemon game has had this way of battling. All the mainline games were turn-based, and even the Mystery Dungeon spin-off games, they were also turn-based, with only Pokken Tournament DX and Pokemon Unite not being turn-based. But those games, as great as they are, they're not even close to the fighting system like in Legends CA. And there is the Pokemon Ranger games, which I loved as a kid, but it is a wholly different concept. Would you like to see a remake of those Pokemon games? Maybe leave a comment down below if you would like to see that. How the battles felt? Well, started out as uncomfortable to me as I was not really used to it yet. Maybe it is just my lacking gaming skills that are the cause. But after some time you grow used to it, and it gives a great new feeling in the game. However, you can judge my skills for this game if you join me over on Twitch, where I livestream. Turn-based battles from previous games always felt great, and I loved to see it back in the future. Although having a separate line of games with this combat style is a great addition to expand the Pokemon universe. This open style of battling affects the moves too, where you could have moves like Solar Beam that takes 2 turns to use. Now they are more flowing but slower to use than other moves. Some powerful moves need time to recharge energy, for quite a bit longer than the normal attack. And keeping with just 4 moves you can use, there are plenty strategic elements in what moves you use. Like a stat boosting move that you can use before a battle has even started. Moves also have ranges like Flamethrower that can be used from a greater distance than like Fire Punch. And moves like Serve and Earthquake that can hurt multiple opponents. When a meteor struck the southeast of the Hoenn region roughly 1,000 years ago, a place now known as Sutropolis City, natural energy from deep beneath the surface reawakens Primal Gaudron and Primal Kyogre. Rayquaza managed to Mega Evolve to end that fight. Then, at a different moment in time, AZ fired the ultimate weapon for the first time. The energy was merged with the powers of Yveltal and Xerneas, creating Mega Stones for some Pokemon. During the events of Pokemon Y and X, Lysandra fired the ultimate weapon again, creating new Mega Stones. And now, in Legends CA, we got 26 new Mega Evolved Pokemon. Some designs are better than others. That's just how it's gonna be. But in my opinion, there are some really nice designs like Mega Feraligatr, Mega Chandelure, and Mega Melamar. Some designs just misses for me, like Mega Pyro, Mega Starmie, Mega Clefable. Well, comment down below what your favorite new Mega is. The Mega Evolution still works the same. The trainer has a keystone, and a Pokemon gets a Mega Stone to hold on to. During matches and even outside of matches you can Mega Evolve your Pokemon. Instead of the old rule that only one Pokemon per battle could Mega Evolve, you can now have multiple Megas during a battle. Not at the same time, however. Just after another. You collect Mega Energy. When the bar is full, you get to Mega Evolve a Pokemon. And that Pokemon returns to normal after energy runs out. As Legends CA is a continuation of the events that happened in Pokemon X and Y, and to a certain degree Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So we meet new characters. And we have some we've met in previous games like Mabel, Emma, and of course AZ. The new characters in this game, they are interesting, they have their own personality. Some to dislike and some to love. I for one really dislike the Jacinti character. But that's a good thing. Not everybody can be your friend. Kobo is the best written character in my opinion. He has a very sinister underground vibe. Well, he's still for some reason doing good things for the city. What I wish was that not all characters are suddenly your friend after just one battle. It would be nicer to see a slower growth for a character than just that one battle, like how Silver in the Gen 2 games slowly became a better person, or Karen from the Scarlet and Violet DLCs. Let's not forget that there are some things in this game that Game Freak and the Pokemon Company needs to do better. A console game released in 2025 needs to have some form of voice acting. Sitting on a couch and reading the text in a small box from the TV is a bit immersion breaking. In a handheld game, that's fine. Playing while on the road, I would have likely turned the sounds off anyway. Graphics is always a talking point in Pokemon games ever since the move to 3D. The same models that are kept over the years since X and Y, a game released in 2013. The animations in this game, from the Pokemon, look the best possible, as do the character models itself. And let us go inside the store to buy things and explore buildings. The inside locations are fantastic. Let us have more of these to explore. Maybe that would pull the attention away from the extremely blocky buildings with flat textures. The Switch 2 has some games that look graphically excellent. If third-party developers can do that, why not the biggest franchise in the world? In the end, the positives is a longer list than the negatives. I enjoyed my time in Lumiose. I would play it again, and I recommend it to others. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I got loads more ideas for videos about Pokemon, or join me over on Twitch. My name is CaptainTee, and I would like to see you again.